Hi, my name is Louis Pitarki, and today I will be showing you how to use a charcoal chimney. You would be surprised about how many people have not heard of a chimney starter. Even people that have been grilling for years have not heard of a chimney starter. A chimney starter, also known as a charcoal chimney, is a device used to ignite your lump charcoal or charcoal briquettes for your grill. With this tool, you will never need to use lighter fluid again, which may leave an unpleasant taste on your food. You will never need to go through the hassle of figuring out how to light your charcoals by trying different methods, having to babysit the charcoals, having to move them around to properly ignite each one. A charcoal chimney will light up your charcoals correctly every single time. This is a standard charcoal chimney model. It has a cylindrical design that looks like a mug and big perforations at the bottom. The holes at the bottom allow airflow to exit through the top and help ignite the charcoals. They are usually big enough to fit a candle lighter. The cylinder shields the fire from strong winds, while small holes on the sides allow air to flow through to ignite the charcoals. Inside, closer to the bottom, there is a perforated sheet that stops the charcoals from falling through but still allow air and fire to travel up the chimney. The charcoal should be placed in a bigger area of the chimney, and the smaller area is for the ignition source. Notice that the chimney handle is attached to a plate. This protective plate is there to shield the handle from extreme heat. Always place your chimney starter in a safe place to light it, such as on your grill with the grates removed. Fill up your chimney starter with the desired amount of charcoals, but do not fill it above the top rim. To light up a chimney starter by using newspaper, simply crumble a few pieces and stuff them at the bottom. After that, light up the newspaper through as many holes at the bottom as possible. I recommend using a candle lighter to easily reach the newspaper. The charcoals will take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes to be ready for cooking when using a standard chimney model. The waiting time depends on many factors such as model, ignition source, outdoor temperature, amount of charcoal, chimney size, etc. After using the chimney several times, you will have a better idea of how long it takes the charcoals to be ready. For example, every time I use this specific chimney and I fill it to the top, I know it takes exactly 25 minutes for the charcoals to be ready. When the top charcoals start turning gray with ash, they are ready to dump into your grill. Always use heat-resistant gloves when handling a charcoal chimney. After dumping the charcoals, I like to flatten them to create an even heating source. Once the grates are put in place, close the hood to allow the entire grill to heat up before starting to cook. Another way of how you can light up a chimney starter by using newspaper, you grab your chimney starter, place it upside down, grab a sheet of newspaper, roll it up lightly, create a donut, insert it to the bottom portion of the chimney. So it looks like this, and you want to repeat the Same step 2 or 3 times. So the end result will look like this. You want to leave it open in the middle to allow air to flow through the charcoals when you light up the newspaper. This is the Weber mini chimney starter. This is a full-size one. This is what it would look like with the full-size one. Same thing, just added more newspaper than this. After that, you want to fill up your chimney with the charcoals. You want to light up the newspapers through the perforations, or you can lift your chimney and light it up from the bottom. Some people don't like using newspaper, and there are 3 main reasons why. Number 1 is the smoke it creates, more than when using other methods. Number 2, the ashes it produces. And number 3, some say the ink in the newspaper is toxic. Personally, I don't mind using newspaper. This is something you could do research on and then pick the option that best suits you. Okay, these are examples of other options you have. If you do not want to use newspaper, you can purchase these at your local grocery store or hardware store. These are called tumbleweeds. Many different companies make these. These are lighter balls. These are cubes made by Weber. These are made by a company called Strike a Fire, and these are from Firelighters. If you have a chimney starter that has a conical grate inside, this method can be used to light up smaller amounts of charcoal. Flip your chimney upside down so the cone-shaped grate is closer to the top. Insert your preferred ignition source right in the middle of the cone-shaped grate. Place the amount of charcoals needed all around the ignition source. It's okay to cover it. Lift the charcoal chimney and light the ignition source from the bottom with a utility lighter. This form of lighting charcoals is perfect for the minion method or snake method since they require less charcoal. One thing I wanted to mention is that some of these full-size chimney starters come with this extra handle on the top. They are there to give you extra leverage when pouring charcoals. The main reason for having this, besides lighting up charcoals, is that you no longer ever have to purchase lighter fluid again. There's some videos that I've seen that they're using a charcoal chimney and with lighter fluid. You're defeating the purpose. The main reason for the charcoal chimney is to not have to use lighter fluid at all. If you are watching this video, it's most likely because you just purchased a charcoal chimney or are thinking of buying one. If you have not purchased a charcoal chimney, here are a few things to take into consideration. Number 1, make sure when purchasing your charcoal chimneys that they have these holes on the sides. These are very important for airflow and ventilation. There are some models out there that sell them without these holes, and that's fine. They'll still work. They just take a longer amount of time to prepare your charcoals. I would say that the more holes that you have on the sides, the faster the charcoals are going to get lit. There's all these companies that are claiming that their product lights up charcoals 2 times faster than any charcoal chimney you're using. It's because of all this air ventilation. It's on the sides. Number 2, buy a full-size chimney starter. So it's good whether you're grilling one steak or preparing food for your entire family. Number 3, always purchase a charcoal chimney from a company that is very well known for their grilling products. In most cases, they will sell you a good product because it is in their best interest to uphold their reputation. If you're thinking about purchasing a charcoal chimney and you've never owned one before, I highly recommend purchasing the Weber full-size rapid-fire charcoal chimney. This is not my favorite charcoal chimney, but if you've never owned a charcoal chimney, this is the one that I will highly recommend for anyone that's never owned one before. Number 1, it's super durable. Number 2, you can fill up more charcoals in here than most charcoal chimneys out there. It has this extra handle for leverage. It has all the holes on the side for ventilation. You have this conical grate, which I love because it makes the charcoals catch on fire easier than if you have like the flat ones. And this Weber is just like the standard in charcoal chimneys. So that's why, again, it's not my favorite charcoal chimney, but it is definitely the number 1 charcoal chimney that I would recommend to anyone that has never owned a charcoal chimney before. Also, this is only $20. You can't go wrong with that. It's only $20 and you get this charcoal chimney that's very, very well made, and it will last you for a very long time. Well, there you have it. I hope you learned a thing or two about charcoal chimneys. I know I went a little overboard on all the different options, but I was just trying to provide you with as much information as possible. Thank you for watching.